I don't talk about spells. I don't do, like, okay, let me say it this way. I personally don't believe in spells. It's not that spells don't work, but I personally don't believe in them. And that in myself is my protection from them. Like, I don't believe in them. I don't do spell work. Like, I don't need to. Because I don't. Like, I don't need to. Like, why? Mm-mm. I think joy is a spell of its own. Being happy, finding contentment, not quitting, even when you want to. It's not spell work. I don't actually do tarot. I have the card. Look, I can't explain it to you. I don't actually do tarot. I haven't even bothered to learn it. Really? You know. Like, for some reason, this is how it works for me. Like, when I see cards, I'm actually, like, when cards come out, they just trigger the story for me. So I'm not doing any spell work. See, look, that wasn't good answers. Okay. I mean, if you got another question, we can do that. But yeah, I don't do spell work. I don't believe in spells. I don't believe in hexes, curses. I don't believe in that. And I refuse to believe in it because I don't want that to be my reality. You know, like, I don't want to believe somebody put a hex on me. I don't. I think life is hard enough. I think life is hard enough. Like, but also, like, sometimes, you know, we had someone on here one time who was like, is there a hex on my life or something? And like, when I looked at her cards and I looked at her spirit, I'm like, it's not that. It is you. You're the one blocking your own thing. And then, like, her son stepped forward and her husband stepped forward and they were like, you need to allow yourself to be happy. So there's no spell on you. There's no hex on you. There's you blocking you. And it was such a beautiful reading. I think I cried. Yeah, I don't do spell work. I mean, listen, if y'all do believe in it, you believe in it. If it works for you, it works for you. If that's part of your religion or your spiritual practice, it is. It ain't part of mine. I don't do it. I don't need to. It's enough dealing with my gifts. Like, and got a line of spells? No, I'm good. The only spell I do is Starlight, Star Bright. I think that worked. First star I see tonight. I wish I may, I wish I might. Have this wish I wish tonight. I wish this boy back in my life when I was 13. And then 5 years of asking for this boy, I got him. And then I ain't want him no more. I don't know, Bianca. I have no idea. I don't necessarily do mediumship either, because Lord knows I don't want people talking to me all the time. I already have it enough. Like, I won't say bad past life. Let me put it that way. Because nobody's whole life is bad, but there are people who never learn, and then there are people who are here for a purpose, right? I had a past life as an enslaved woman. I had a really, really bad incident with it. No, I'm just saying I don't do spell work. But if you got other questions, we can deal with that. But I don't do spell work. That's not my thing. But in this life, because I had someone who I worked with, and she does something like quantum. Oh, you did? It didn't come through, babe. Can you DM me? Y'all, when y'all ask questions, sometimes they don't come through. Yeah, I never got the question. So if you can DM me the question, I have the DMs up. I'll look it up. Okay. Well, I think that's just one, though. I think that's just one life. You think it ended bad, but I just have the feeling. I mean, like I said, that dream feels like a memory. That's how it came across to me when I was reading it. And because I was going through my mind, like going, okay, but what was that? Was that a premonition or something? Or was that a family member that was dying like currently and she didn't know that? And I was like, no, it was a memory. I went, oh, okay. So, and it felt like you needed to know that. So that's why I told you that. Okay. I wish I could. Okay, so this is how we ask questions in this room. I don't do what other people are doing, but I do things from your own energy because that's what I have permission to do, right? So if you have a question, and I'm gonna give this example that if it's about a person or something else that's not your energy, then you need to position the question so that it does reflect your energy. So like the example I give is like, is Michael thinking of me? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ask that question. But you could say something like, will Michael and I, get together or something like that. But asking how things are at your job, like, I don't know what you mean by that necessarily. Is there like, I don't know. Like that's not, I don't know, because that's not your current energy. So it's like asking how things are with other people. Okay, you quit the job. So what's a more important question than worrying about what's behind you? Are you wanting to know if you can go back, or are you wanting to know because like the thing I'm okay. Because what I'm getting for you is to look forward, right? So because you don't need to be worried about other people. Like it's not your job to make other people pay. Let me put it that way, okay? Because it feels like a karma you're creating for yourself. You know what I mean? Well, like trying to hurt other people isn't creating good karma for you. It isn't creating good energy for you. You need to be looking forward and not backwards. Like you can't drive a car looking in the rearview mirror. You need to be looking forward. You need to be paying attention to where you're going. Like that's the message that's coming up for you. Because I literally see you doing like this, and this isn't how you drive. Like that doesn't move your life forward to worry about what's behind you. And I will take that message for myself. Does that make sense? I will do a reading for you, but I feel the need to ask you, like, what is your concern about yourself? Looking forward or looking at your present, but not looking backwards. Because this is coming out for you, and it's Queen of Pentacles, and it's telling me you got your values a little screwy, because there's some possessiveness here, and I don't necessarily mean in like a spell work or something, but it's like, I don't know, like it's like things aren't good without me. Don't you take what's mine? Like there's that kind of like possessiveness there, and that feels like it's not in the right spirit of things for you. Because one thing I always get with these cards is if it shows up in the reverse, then the up is what I don't want to say what's waiting for you, but it's like it's what you're denying yourself to have, if that makes sense. Because like here it's saying again, codependency, neglect, greed, and the neglect word really comes up big for me. Is that you're so busy worrying about other people, you're actually neglecting yourself. You're so busy worrying about what's behind you that you're neglecting your own future. You're not tending to your own garden. So those two words jumped out the most for me here is the neglect and the possessiveness. But what you should be having, you should be in full abundance, right? And you should be in generosity, but it's the full abundance that is like full abundance, friendships, family ships, money, circumstances. Like there should be more laughter and smiles than there is worrying about somebody else. That's what you're denying yourself. That's what you're neglecting to tend to for your own garden. That's how I get this. Okay, and the final word I hear on that is you need to live life for you. Like, live you. Like, live your life. I don't know if any of that made sense, but that's how I got it.